with the effort our guys we gave ourselves a good chance of winning the game. And I think the frustration comes because the mistakes we're making are easily correctable mistakes, as far as some of the turnovers, missing layups, missing free throws. These are things that we can correct ourselves, and these are plays that we can make as a group that'll make our chances, give us a much better chance of winning. But you use that frustration to help motivate you. You come in today and you don't put your head down and pout. You get back to work, you watch film, and you do whatever you can today to get better. And I think our guys did that today.
When you look at the schedule coming up over the next 4 weeks, 3 games against Golden State, 3 games against Houston, road games in Cleveland and Philly, how do you start to prepare the team for all that?
But you don't look at it like that. That's a daunting task if you look at it like that. We look at it and what are we going to do today? And we're going to control what we can and work the way that our guys are becoming accustomed to working. To me, part of the message today was, look, we're in the process of building our identity, our culture, what's our attitude as a group, not individually, everything as a group. And that's where our focus is on this next month. So yeah, we're going to have some tough games. There's probably going to be some nights that don't look too good for us. But there's going to be some other nights that we're fighting our tails off, and we're in those games, and we're competing at a high level. And it's important for us to just, no matter what's going on with the outcome of the game, to keep that mindset of we're going to keep working as a group to get better and better and better, and build the team that we want to be. And if our focus is on that, we'll be just fine.
Did you like the way the second unit played last night? Now that Kuzma's back on it.
Second unit was great last night. They moved the ball. We had a bunch of possessions with 4 or 5 passes where guys were passing up open shots to get layups. JC, I thought, really did a nice job of setting the tone of playing unselfish. It was either a quick attack or moving the ball on, which we've been on him about doing. And I really think he embraced that last night, which helped that second unit get going. Kuz obviously gives them another dimension, and he was playing unselfish as well last night. So as a group, they very happy with the way they played.
Have you thought of giving Kuzma more time in critical moments, because he is such a scoring machine?
Well, yeah, that's part of the challenge each day. When you got a team full of guys that are all playing well, trying to figure out which ones to let close the game. And Kuz obviously gives us an offensive threat from that 4 spot, the way he can shoot the ball and making big plays. He's always in that conversation. Last night, I told him I thought his individual defense was not up to par to what we've become accustomed to with him. And we put our emphasis on defense this year. So some of the decisions, the commitment to play guys that we're gonna get the job done on that end. Went into who closed the game, but that's always part of the in-game decision making to be made.
That's part of the reason why he didn't play, because of his
defensively. Yeah, offensively he was great. He was hitting shots, but we needed to get stops. And individually he wasn't doing what he normally does on the defensive end to help us get those stops.
Towards the end of the game, were those all plays that you felt like they'd been solid defensively throughout the game?
Yes. They defensively, I thought that they had been the best group individually. They're obviously Brewer played really nice defensively when he was in there and things of that, in those shorter minutes like that. But with trying to find an offensive unit that could still score, that was going to be able to score the ball and play the type of defense we need to close out a road win, that was the group I felt that gave us the best chance last night.
And if you don't mind, you guys want to be doing some back to the do you have conversation about that?
Well, not with him today, but with the team. I said it. It's you should be frustrated when you're taken out, but we're a team, we're a family, we're however you look at your group of teammates, and once you got to put that anger aside, that individual frustration, and be there to support and cheer on your teammates that are on the floor, and be ready because you might get your number called again and go back in for the last 30 seconds. I mean, Kuz was done for the half. We had 26 seconds left. We put him back in, and he hit a big three for us right before the half was up. So get angry when you're taken out, but put that aside quick and get back onto the team and support your teammates. No, that's fine.
A lot of questions last night, questions today about who's playing and when. What's your process after you look at film and all that, and going back and deciding that was a good choice, or should maybe done that differently? How do you approach kind of looking back on this?
Well, when you're watching film, you exactly what you said. You kind of reflect on the decisions you made. You don't sit there and second guess yourself and beat yourself up over it. There's no formula that's going to give you the right answer. Some nights it works, other nights it doesn't. You got to go with the players you feel like are about to get it going, or they're going to keep it going, or if somebody's struggling, maybe he's got to play less minutes. And you kind of, as you're watching the tape on what the players are doing, you see how the groups are playing together, and you take mental notes and write those down, and you have that in your bank for next time you got to make the same decisions.
I want to ask you different versions of this, but you guys don't have a traditional best player, second best player for the changes. How does that impact?
Well, it makes that decision more challenging because I think it's obviously easier if you have Kobe Bryant on your team. He plays, whether he's having a good game or bad game, he's going to play those minutes and he's going to do what he does. So it makes the challenge as far as night in, night out, figuring out who those lineups are going to be, because some nights it's been JC, which means what do you got to do? The ripple effect on that. Do you leave your point guard out down the stretch? You take out KCP and BI, two long wings that are versatile and can switch and help rebound. And so there's all these decisions going into that, depending on who's having those type of games for us. But that's why I keep preaching to our players the importance of understanding that it's not about us as individuals. It's about us as team, and each night it's going to be somebody else. And one night it'll be you, and your teammates need to support you, and one night it'll be someone else, and you got to be there to support them too.
What's been your words of wisdom and or criticism to Lonzo about his shooting slump?
Well, when no criticism other than when you get up to that line, knock it down, shoot the ball. We know that you're a good shooter. He knows he's a good shooter. You watch him around here. He puts the work in. He knocks them down. The only thing is, not just with him, but with all our players. There's some good ones, and if you take a good shot and you miss it, we're totally fine with that. But then there's some that come early in the shot clock with no ball movement. That even if you make it, I'm not happy with that shot. So that with him and with everyone else on our team, it's still teaching and understanding the difference between those two types of shots.
What are you most interested to see from Lonzo against the Warriors?
I just enjoy watching Lonzo play basketball. So whether it's the Warriors or whoever else, it's going to be another opportunity for him to get better and continue to work on his craft.
But it's a new type of challenge. Like, it's just a different kind of defense and better players perhaps they've seen.
They're champs. He's got a chance to compete against the champs. We all do. So, like I said before, every night is a great opportunity for our group to learn and get better. And tomorrow is the same way. We get a chance to play against the best team in the world, and I'm excited to see how we respond to that.